thanks for joining me today. In today's video, we are making an easy tortellini soup. This recipe is so delicious, has minimal ingredients, and is honestly one of my very favorites. So I hope you stick around till the end of the video. Let me know what you think of it. So I'd like to go over all the ingredients that you need for this recipe. I like to just make sure that I have everything. So everything here I got from Walmart. So let's start with, you'll need some chicken broth or vegetable broth. You can use either. I didn't have vegetable broth with me, and I'm using half of my bag of tortellini, which is roughly about 19 ounces, a block of 8-ounce cream cheese, as well as about 2 handfuls of the spinach and 28 ounces of diced tomatoes. So I'm going to pour my tortellini into the pot, and then I'm just going to dump the diced tomatoes on the top. You'll want to try and cover the tortellini as best as you can. And if you can't find 28 ounces of the tortellini, you can use 2 15-ounce cans. After that, we're going to add our cream cheese, and I like to cut my cream cheese up into little cubes. It doesn't always work as beautifully as I would like it, but it does melt faster in the crock pot if you kind of cut it up instead of just putting the whole entire block in. It mixes in rather well this way. I try to place the cubes of cream cheese all around the crock pot. That way it blends in a little bit better. Just do the best that you can. I'm kind of making a mess, but hey, that's real life. So just make sure it's all around. Then I'm going to take a whole box, which is 32 ounces of my chicken broth, or you can use vegetable broth. Either is fine. I've used both, and they taste the exact same. I don't find a real difference. And then I'm going to add about 2 handfuls of my spinach, just right on top, and just spread it about. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of my broth. So just half the broth at first, then add some spinach, and then I finish with my broth, just to make sure everything soaks in nicely. Then I'm going to take my spoon and just press down on the spinach. I'm just gently pressing down on the spinach, just kind of mixing things together, not going crazy, but just kind of getting it wet, and so it's not just sitting there on top. And it won't all be under the broth, but that's okay. I just do the best that I can, mixing things together with the cream cheese and the tortellini and the tomatoes. And I also wanted to mention that you can add a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can also add a garlic clove or 2. I love using minced garlic and water. I just take my measuring spoon and add 2 teaspoons. For me, that's one less step to take because, as you know, time is precious. After that, I just take a few seconds and make sure that I haven't forgotten anything. And this would be the time that you'd want to add your spice of choice. Some people would like a Thailand seasoning. I use basil. After you do that, you just want to cover your crock pot, and then we are going to set the temperature. I set it on low for 5 to 6 hours or high for 3 to 4 hours. I cooked mine for 5 to 6 hours, and this is how it came out, looking so pretty. I just love all these colors of the green, red, and white together. It just looks so pretty. As you stir the crock pot, the little leftover balls of cream cheese will mix in and melt together, and it'll come out looking like this. This tortellini soup comes out so creamy and delicious. If you enjoyed this video, please take the time to leave me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what your favorite soup is. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!